This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Miami Hurricanes. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, they are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation, and now they've got to prove that they can be even better. He said, I felt like that was our most complete game of the season, but we've got more to give. We'll see how they get off to a quick start today to prove that to the nation. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Hokies will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. Last time these two met, it was a beatdown, and I'm sure these guys would love to land the first punch in this one.
Bragging rights in setting the tone right from the beginning of the game, right? I mean, they came in, were shot out of a cannon. They were playing with so much energy and so much fire. They just overwhelmed their opponent the last time out there.
And I promise you, they've heard about it a lot, right? They've been poked, they've been prodded. It's been mentioned. It's been running through the facility all week long. You've seen it. Hate, some anger to get them going for this football game. And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but man, he had an opportunity to catch that one. And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled him. Palmer, you got a number one receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams? What kind of coverages do you mix up? But a lot of attention early on that young man.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback, David, that's one you just got to give that one to the defense and say, good call. You doubled my best receiver. I got to go somewhere else with the football. You're going to get opportunities to throw this guy the ball. He's one of the best in the entire country. You just got to be a little bit more selective and find those one-on-one matchups.
Back to throw, it's Baker. Rush is on. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And this defense continues to bring the heat. First sack of the day, setting the tone in the first quarter. They had 5 last week, ladies and gentlemen. So this defense has been affecting the quarterback and making him feel so uncomfortable.
On the stop.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Fresh center down's going to the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
On on defense, when they line up with numbers and they line up on your side, you're like, you're ready, it's coming right here. And then all of a sudden they mix in counters and they pull one or two guys and go back the other direction. That's a really good job by the offense keeping the defense on their heels.
We talked to the coaches.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. Escapes the pressure going right. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical...
Unleashes one deep. In the end zone, he's got it! On the ground, it's Fletcher. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dragged down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to pass, it's Nickel. Throws to the tight end. Got a man in the middle. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. Tells the run, wants to pass. Look out! Lets it fly. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Pringle. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Canes look to keep this drive humming. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There's some room. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll run it. It's Fletcher. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
And, man, we've all experienced these rivalry games and how much fun they are. And this offense had a lot of fun a year ago, right? Like, they dominated this rivalry. They've been kind of hot coming in. And I really look forward to seeing this running back. Can he be physical? Because you know the anger, the animosity, all the stuff that comes with these rivalry games, you need your running back to set the tone and have a great game.
2nd and long here. They'll move the wide receiver. Inside the 10-yard line and shoved out of bounds at the 9. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to squeak through the pile. Touchdown, Hurricane! Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Nickel. Bought a little time, lets it go. Out wide right, it's Vaughn. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The give. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. And he gets rid of it.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Finds his big tight end. And the Canes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Quick give. It's Fletcher. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Snaps it in the shotgun. He's got it. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now...
Snags it and he's open. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4. The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down. Now 2nd and 4. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Nickel. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Good job just to get rid of that one.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And the offense.
The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Setting up the screen. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on 1st down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Gets rid of it.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Let's go.
Hits inside. It's Fletcher. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And he avoids the sack.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On the run, it's Pringle. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Anderson wants to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got it. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Got a man. It's Lofton. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Miami! Made the... lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The snap sets up the throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Working that left side. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown, Canes! And wide receiver going in motion. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Long way to go on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Fletcher. He won't get there. The defense will... The give as they work on that clock. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run. When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Anderson will throw. Got his man down the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They give it back to him. Down after a short gain. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Pringle. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff,